Hi Starseeds, I'm Danielle Gray and welcome to Awaken with Danielle Gray. Today's topic, I'm going to touch on my past lives. Now I only know a handful of them, but I'm sure I've lived more than a handful of them. I've been told by psychics that I've lived more than 100 lives. So I'm going to touch on just some of them for you in case you're curious about anything. And you can channel your own past lives. You can go to a psychic, you can go to a specialist to have hypnosis done on you so you can actually remember your past lives. So today I'm going to talk about mine. Now mine are very interesting, but everybody's are interesting. I remember being 18 or 19 at the time, and I had a dream that I'm just going to get it right into it. So whatever resonates with you, also just take it or leave it. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm just here telling my truth. That's part of my mission as a high priest and priestess. I'm just here to help awaken, and I'm here to help heal humanity and earth angels and starseeds, light workers, and old souls. That is what I'm supposed to do. Psychically, I've been told this, and internally with my body, my gut has told me to do this. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So when I was about 19 or 20 years old, I had a dream where I was kind of like a Pocahontas native girl, and I had an aunt that was a healer of our community, and she was the midwife, and she was a healer, and she was very well taken care of, and I was learning from her how to be a healer. That was her job. And at the time I didn't have parents because they were sadly murdered, and I was a young girl, and in this dream I was running around in the forest barefoot, pretty dress. It reminded me of Pocahontas, to be honest. And I love this part of the dream. I had my 2 cats at the time, and they came back in a past life with me. They were 2 wild cats that that were mine. And my grandmother had this dog that I worshipped as a child, and she thought it was her baby. And she was my wild dog, and I had 2 wild cats and a wild dog that were my pets in this lifetime. And I knew because I could just feel it. And we used to run around in the forest, and they used to take care of me, protect me, and they were my best friends. And I was very well protected and taken care of because my aunt was a healer, and she was teaching me how to be the next healer of our community, the next midwife. That was what I was born to do, and she was teaching me how to do it. So usually I took care of these animals too. So I would run in the forest, and I would collect herbs and spices and stuff just from the planet, like plants, and I would heal these animals to practice on. I would heal the animals that were my protectors and were my friends, and then I woke up from the dream, and I instinctively knew that that was my past life, and I had to draw it out because I used to draw a lot as a kid. I was very attracted to art, and even as a young woman, and I still am. I love to paint and everything, but yeah, it came to me, it resonated with me as a dream, and it was really cool. Other times I've been told by psychics at psychic fairs. I got my aura read one time, and I was told that I was a gray alien, which was really, really cool. And the minute I was told by a psychic that I was a gray alien, I felt a sense of peace come over me, like I wasn't crazy, because something inside of me always felt like I was adopted as a kid, but it wasn't that. It was like I just felt alien, like I'm not adopted as a kid. I have 2 parents that obviously my mother gave birth to me, so I wouldn't be adopted. But I felt like an alien as a child, and I always felt like I didn't belong. And I knew that I always felt weird. Like in school, around junior high time, I would feel like I was floating, kind of even just sitting still. Sometimes I just felt like I was floating in a chair or something. Like my energy was very strong back then, and I didn't know how to channel it because I didn't know that I was a great alien. I've been also told by psychics that I'm an earth angel and a healer, and I am a high priest and priestess. Both combinations are really rare in people. Usually end up being a high priest or a priestess. I am both, which is a rare combo. And I'm also an earth angel. I've also had a past life as a mermaid. As a toddler, I was so into Ariel. I was obsessed with Ariel. I would watch it over and over again, The Little Mermaid, the movie, like 100 times over and over again. It used to drive my mother crazy. And I knew as a toddler, as a kid, that I was a mermaid in a past life. I just knew it. I wanted to come back to being a mermaid and then as I got older, I started to do researches on mermaids. Are mermaids real? I started to, as the internet came about, I started to do a ton of Google researches on that. I would find photos of dead mermaids, their corpse, and I knew in my soul that I was a mermaid, and that's why I feel so connected to water. Not just because I'm a mammal and I'm connected to it. I know that I was a mermaid. I knew that I was a mermaid at some point in my life. I don't know when, but I know that I was a mermaid in a past life. Your soul just kind of resonates with stuff, and that's how you know that, like, this is my past life. Like, it just awakens up a certain part of you when you connect with something, and you know that, like, that's what you were. And I've also had about like 1,000 lives probably on Earth, and I've had maybe 1,000 more on different planets. As I said before, I was a great alien. So, like, having these past lives really do help awaken you if you know what they are, help you live out your soul's mission right now collectively on planet Earth, which is a really big time right now because we are taking down society. And yes, I was an Atlantis person. I used to be obsessed with finding Atlantis, and I realized my obsession was because it was a past life of mine. So I was an Atlantean, and my soul's mission was to help take down society and their evil collective ways. And that's my soul mission now too, here. And I'm also as a healer here, as I was an Atlantean, as I was in a lot of other lives. Like, I was here, I was put on this earth to heal. And as an Atlantean, that was my soul's mission, to heal people and to tell people the truth about the collective and society, and how we were supposed to take it down. I was probably a witch in a past life, just because I feel so strongly connected to that too. I feel strongly connected to being a witch, because of, like, the way that I react to hearing about Salem and the witches dying. I know that I was a witch in a past life. I know that I was a healer. I was called a witch. That's why I was so afraid to, like, step up and even start a YouTube channel to begin with, because, like, I had so much trauma with my healer past lives that I wasn't sure if people were going to believe me or not. And then I recently stepped into my power and said, you know what? I have to live out my soul's mission. I have to learn as much healing as possible. So I started with Reiki, and now I'm learning light language. I just need to, now I just feel like it's time. It's time for me to help heal humanity and help awaken other star seeds. And I was really inspired by Elizabeth April because she really resonated with me. I could really feel like we were like somehow connected. I don't know her personally, but I just felt like through her YouTube videos and her podcast that I felt really soully connected to her in a profound way. And maybe she's just part of my soul family. So past lives are really, really cool. Now you can Google how to look into past lives. For me, it's just kind of like they just come to me in really cool ways. I've gone to psychic fairs, I found out, through dreams. I just think that once you find out your past lives, that you can start to change the karma of your current life as you are living, and kind of clear that karma and take back your power. I know for me it's been a lifetime of awakening, but it's been worth it. And I'm really grateful that I can have this platform, even just on YouTube, and help heal people, help tell people my truth, and help maybe awaken people and heal and clear their karma. So this was my past life video. If you liked it, please subscribe, please share, please comment. If you know about your past lives, just please share it. I love hearing other people's stories about their past lives. And if you resonate with this video, if you don't, that's okay too. Just take it or leave whatever you resonate with. I'm not going to pressure you into believing what I believe. That's not my job. My job is just to tell you the information and take it or leave it. But if you do like this channel, please subscribe. Please share to somebody that you know that might help them or might resonate with them. Please comment. I'd love to hear about your past life stories if you know them, or just if you like this video in general, please just leave a comment or like it. And I will see you in the next video. I'm so grateful for all my starseeds, and I'll see you in the 5th dimension. Bye for now.